Hey y'all, welcome to Crevalle, Florida 11. We're in Northeast Florida, Jacksonville. We finna go catch some fish. That's right. I am headed to LTI. I'm gonna give it a shot. And we're gonna stop and pick up some live sand fleas. I didn't bring my rake. We're gonna get some shrimp, fresh dead shrimp, and fish gum and fish bites. And we're going after whiting today. I'll be using double dropper pompano whiting rigs, what I always use. Different color floats, beads, and #2 circle hooks. And this is welcome to Jacksonville. Hey, I don't know if it's 8:30. It's a Friday, so I don't know if it's the 8 o'clock traffic or if there's a wreck up here, or a little bit of both. So let me get through this mess. Let me get my bait. I've already got my ice and some water and drinks, and I'll see y'all when I get on the beach. We're trying to get there, y'all. We're getting there. I did stop. I've got some frozen dead shrimp. I got some live sand fleas, and they had a bag of Manus shrimp, or you call them Manny, for $4. I'm like, hey, just try it. They were frozen. I've never used them before. And I got a bag of frozen sardines. I might try after bonnet heads, or I got them on the way home. I might stop at the river and see what we can get out the river with some of them sardines. If not, I'll use them out here for shark bait or a drum. We'll see. Just play around. So I've got shrimp, Manus shrimp, sand fleas, fish gum, fish bites, and sardines. We trying, man. I started to get some clams, but I'm like, that's enough bait, man. I try to do this cheaply as possible, and that was usually I just take shrimp, and I always have fish gum, fish bites. But I've been trying to mix it up a little bit and just see what I can come up with, because it's been tough, man. For me anyway, it's been tough fishing so far this year. I ain't been catching like I usually catch. Maybe it's because of the camera. A lot of times I go, I don't even take my camera, and I'm like, man, I should have took my camera. But we're gonna see what we can come up with. We'll be fishing the incoming tide, and then it'll swap over and there'll be the outgoing tide. Might have lost the crab pot. boy, where you at? I seen his cousin fly by a little while ago. I ain't seen him in about a month. Maybe he'll show up. All right, we're starting off with sand fleas and fish bites. And one pole I'm gonna put some shrimp on. And we'll start from there. There's his cousin. Where's Stanley at, y'all? Where's Stanley, boy? All right, we got that one about 150 feet. These are about between 2 and 250. That's shrimp, fish bites. These are sand fleas with fish bites. Let's see what we can come up with. The sand fleas are alive. They're just a little sluggish. They probably got a little cold. I had them in there with the frozen shrimp. Nothing so far. It's only been about 10 minutes. I think what I'm gonna do next go round, I'm gonna put a mantis shrimp on this one. We'll cut it into little 1 or about 2 inch pieces, and we'll see what happens. All right, we're gonna try that. I've never used it before, so we'll see. I've got some bait thread somewhere. I can't find it. We'll see how this does. If not, I'm gonna have to dig around in my bag and see if I can find it. It might be in my other bag I left at the house. All right, first fish. He looks pretty, looks about to be 11. Yep, he's 11. It's a keeper. All right, I got mantis shrimp on all 3 of them. And got one whiting. No skunk today. It is, now it's high tide, so we'll be fishing outgoing tide. You'd be surprised what you reel in out here in the surf. I mean, all this ocean, and that was in my line, tangled up in my line, and it ain't mine. Anyway, I kind of mixed it up. I have nothing but sand fleas and fish bites on this one. Mantis shrimp and sand fleas, mantis shrimp and sand fleas. Fish bites, getting a bite. Catfish on the sand flea. Be still, fella. Grab them just right. They'll mess you up. All right, let's go all mantis shrimp on this one. Got another little piece. I'm tipping it all with fish bite. Got one of them ladyfish. He was jumping. I ain't gonna try to eat them. They're good bait. I have actually ate one before, and it's full of bones. Oh, shit. There it is. Wrong way, fella. And it's gone. We gotta catch something we can eat. Well, let me rephrase that. We gotta catch something we want to eat. Hey, I'll eat them if I had to. All right, let me get this line baited and back out. Mantis shrimp, I just threw it out.
Catfish, man.
I'm trying to get them today. We got something, y'all. It's a sand fleas. Come on. Let it sit a minute. And I was thinking that might have been my hook. Because I got the same little float, just a different color. Same hook. And the line, I was out here a few weeks ago when I lost probably 4 or 5 liters. I got shark. And I bet you that's mine. What's the odds of reeling it in though? You know, weeks later. Yeah. I don't know. That little whitey. He's right at 11. Got one of them spots. Little fella. I don't know much about them. Except I'm gonna throw him back. Actually good eating, but I want them bigger than that. He made a mess out of my leader. Yeah, little baby. It come off as I was reeling it in. He's too little. Be some good bait, but I have them sardines if I go that route. Oh, what we got, y'all? Bonnet head and a spot and a tangled up mess. Ugh. Get the bonnet head off. The spot's right on top of the head. Get him back in. Hey, good. Bonnet head took a minute, but he took off. Let me untangle this mess. So far, just 2 whiting, 11-inch whiting. Trying to get some vitamin C and D. Man, that thing was fighting like it was a big old shark, man. It's the way them shovel heads, the bonnet head, the way they dig down, man, it's like you think you're reeling in the big fish. There for a minute, I thought I had a nice big old bonnet head. It ended up being, what, about 16, 18 inches. All right, let me get my, I was in the middle of getting bait. I saw my pole start jumping, so let me get some bait and get it back out there. Just caught another bonnet head. Made another tangled up mess. I think I'm spending more time getting my lines untangled than anything else. It's about the 5th or 6th time. Looks like I got a bonnet head shark and a gaff top sail. And a tangled up mess. And a whiting. Look at that. A bonnet head, a whiting, and a gaff top sail. All tangled up. Ha! Now I'm gonna keep that gaff top and the whiting. I got a mess. I gotta go get scissors and all. They are all tangled up. Trying to save that bonnet head if I can get him on. I'll be back. All right, wasn't what I was after, but I'm keeping the gaff top sail. It is a nice size, and they are some good eating. You just have to be careful with them, and they will poke holes in your bag. And then this whiting and the bonnet head, I threw him back. Well, I just put a new leader on that one. It was a Walmart special, but hey, they what, $4? Chunked it and it just kept on going. And I knew, man, I need to put some more braid on here. That reel has probably been in the bag for about a year and I haven't used it, and I knew I needed to change the braid on it. That's why I was putting Walmart leaders on it, and I was just hoping it wouldn't snap, but it snapped. Something bit my hook on this one. I mean, bent it good, probably a shark or a stingray. I missed it. Well, so far I've caught a good amount of fish, but only 3 whiting I'm taking home, and that one gaff top sail. And he's a good size, that's why I kept him. Plus he was all tangled up, everything was tangled up. I did get the bonnet head, I released him. He was sluggish, but I don't see him, he's gone, so hopefully he made it. Yeah, I'm not gonna redo this one. I might in a little bit put some more braid on it. I really don't have a good way of doing it out here, but you do what you gotta do. I do have some with me, or I might just wait till I get home. I got more poles I can use if I need to, but right now I got two out there, so we're just gonna keep on pushing. He was running, then all of a sudden my hook bent on me. My hook's bent again. All right, I got it back out there. Might not be the smartest idea, but I straightened the hook out to keep me from having to cut it and rig up another rig real quick. I just want to get it back out there as soon as possible. See if I can catch this fella. This is the second time. And it's bent the hook on shrimp. He's going after the shrimp. I've got a shrimp and a sand flea. Probably a shark or something, but now I want to know. I'm curious. Could be a drum, I don't know. Hopefully the hook will hold. You know, I really need a new leader, new hook, but I just wanted to hurry up and get it back out there. So drag's loose. Let's see what happens. I ain't got it too loose, but I got it loose. Man, I knew I was fixing to get a hold of that. I knew as soon as I picked it up and I went to crank it, I felt him pop. I actually thought, that's 50-pound braid, so that's the 8,000 pin 50-pound braid. Yeah, I'm out here fishing for whiting with it, but hey, it is what it is. Gonna be close if he ain't right at it. Let's see what he is. Oh man, 10 and a quarter. We gotta throw him back. They out there, just not legal. Kind of look at him, tell he was gonna be pretty close. I believe if he was right on 11, I wouldn't keep him, because they shrink up. They will, as they, as they die, they're gonna shrink up. So they'll get bigger. He'll be legal in probably a couple of weeks, at least a month. Water's getting dirty. It hasn't, something hit it again. It hasn't been the best today. I'm gonna say when I started, I'd give it probably a 5.5, maybe a 6. Now, man, it's a 2. Now it is a little cleaner on out, and I can see patches of clean water. So I'm actually trying to throw in between the dirty water or in the patches. Hey, fish still got to eat, right? Wasn't no shark that time. A decent whitey. I'd say he's about 12. He's 11.5. He's on ice now. Well, y'all, I guess I'm wrapping it up. I might stop at the river for a little bit. We'll see. All good things must come to an end. I want to keep fishing, but I know, at some point I got to go home. So, I wonder if they like sand fleas. Well, he's still alive. We'll give him shrimp. I know they like shrimp. Manny shrimp. They say that thing will mess you up, punch you. I got one more pole out there. I'm gonna bring it in a minute. I'm going home with 4 or 5 whiting and that gaff top sail. I've caught ladyfish, bonnet heads, a pompano, some little whiting, catfish. So I've caught some fish, just not a whole lot of keepers, but hey, it's been fun, and that's what it's all about. It's all about fun, having fun, and take home a few groceries. It might not be a top prize, but hey, I'll take whiting over anything any day. Whiting's my favorite out of here. So didn't really catch no good game fish. I'd like to catch I'm more after a black drum or redfish out the surf. It's been a while since I've caught one. All of them are not easy fish to catch out of the surf. Pompano, black drum, red, all that, That's kind of a hard fish to catch. But hey, thank y'all for watching Creole Florida Living. Please like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.